Good day, everyone, and welcome to Season 2, Episode 30 in Production Line. And things are happening. Well, you would say things are happening because we start off here and everything looks like it's going hunky-dory. But for those of you who were here at the last episode, and let me just come out of here for a second, we did some major rework over here. And we've got this set up basically to produce lots of cars. We're going to use this section over here. Well, why isn't it moving? There you go. We're going to use this section over here to do the production of the chassis components. Production over here, chassis components, and the assembly of the chassis. And then we're going to go down here and we're going to get rid of this one here when we've got enough cars in the production line. Yep, which it looks like we might have now. Now, I did run the game off camera for a little minute, maybe 10 minutes. And I basically went and had a look at the schedule that we have set up on this run here. And I changed everything from various numbers that we had here back to 1 for every type of vehicle. Now, you will remember that what we've done here is this is totally budget. And this one is a mix of budget and basically everything else. So at the moment, we've got 1 run of budget and 2 run of budget going here, which is the equivalent of full production. When I turn this one on, actually, if I leave all 3 of these running for a minute or 2, which might be a possibility, I will end up with, if you look at the statistics, we'll go 1, 1, and then 1. So we'll end up with 3/4 budget and 1/4 everything else. When I take this one offline, we're going to end up with 2/3. Ooh, here we go. Aluminium upgrade all slots. Sure. We're going to end up with 2/3 budget and 1/3 everything else. So that's what we've got going on there. And in the interim, I'm also going to put in a little bit more power, because I think we can get some savings there by adding some power, which is right here. And we're going to put the power, in there. Is that right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we'll put the power there. Okay, so that's good. Saved a bit more on power. We don't need to move those just yet, although I do feel I might want to move these so that we can do something here with the output. Yeah, actually, let's do that. And they're all singles. Now, actually, let's have a look at something for a second here. Let's see what we've got going on. A single power is 1,800 and a high power is 3,800. And a high power takes up 3 and a single power takes up 1, so 2. So it's double. So double that is 3,600. Gosh, there's not much in it, is there? No, but you know what? It's still something. But why spend money when you don't have to, right? Exactly. Why spend money when you don't have to? Okay. Just moving things around and making room for everything. Okay, but now we're manufacturing more power, and we've got cars in the showroom. Oh, we've got a few budgets in there too. All right, now I think at this point, why have you stopped moving? No, I think at this point we're going to turn this one on, and then we're going to get on with our redevelopment once we've built up sufficient. I feel like I want to come out here and actually bring it down there, like that. Okay, very good. And almost by magic, we've now started producing other vehicles. And there's no stockpile of axles in there. Why? Ah, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. Are we not able to manufacture enough axles? Interesting. We've got, oh, we don't have anything, we don't have many stockpiles for fuel tanks either. Are we manufacturing fuel tanks? We are, but we're not manufacturing enough apparently. Interesting. We're certainly not stacking up. All right, we may have to revisit that because we may not be manufacturing enough. All right, but for now, we've got 2 lines of production going on, which is pretty good. And I think what we'll do is, yeah, see, we're still not selling enough cars, but we've got a lot of stock tied up in what's in the production line. And we also don't have, yeah, no, I'm not happy about this. I'm going to add in actually, are they connected? They are. I think I'm going to add in another axle manufacturer. I don't think we need another shaft drive, but I think we need another axle manufacturer and another fuel tank manufacturer. Okay. It's interesting actually, isn't it? The undercarriage seems, well, the undercarriage, we don't make undercarriages, but we do stock them up. Make axles. All right, so first of all, let's pause the game and move this guy. Then we need another make axles. Actually, that's probably good enough. So we got 2 make axles. Make axles. Okay. That's already connected, even though I don't like that one there. Let's rationalize this a little bit. Actually, let's rationalize it a lot. Oh, because I put them round the wrong way, didn't I? Not the cleverest thing I ever did. The cleverest thing I ever did was probably staying in bed one morning and realising that I shouldn't have got out because the day was just going to go downhill at a very rapid rate. It turns out it actually did. Okay, it's the cleaning up, you know, that's quite the thing, isn't it? The cleaning up. There you go. No, obviously there you don't go. There you go. Now, this one, we need another make fuel tank. That's actually pretty neat and tidy. I kind of like that. Oh, it's already connected too. Excellent. Now, you're not connected though. But, oh no, I didn't want to do that either. No, I did not want to do that. Yeah, let's get rid of that. There you go. That seems like a much better one. Now, what have we got? Right, we've got everything working out fine. And we should be able to see the stockpiles building up because now we're into manufacturing a lot more than we did before. Axles, yep, that's what we want to see. More axles, please. Yep, okay, very good. Now we're down to 900,000, so the first thing I'm going to do is turn you off. And when we get to 800,000, I'm going to turn the other two off because that means we've got way too much resources tied up in our production line. Still haven't got many cars in the showroom though, you would have to say. But they're all in there. Look at it. It's huge. We're manufacturing like it's going out of fashion. And it might well be going out of fashion. 800,000. Not getting down there. Because the problem is too, it takes forever to get through this system. And we have no cars in the showroom. Which is not good, but it does mean that we're selling them pretty quickly, so that's good. Almost at 800,000. Yep, 800,000. Let's turn you off, and then we'll keep manufacturing the budget and the other ranges that we have. But all of this that's in here is budget. So, yeah. Actually, when you look at it, we had 3 running. The bottleneck is certainly there, isn't it? We don't need the 3, by the way, because we can speed up our assembly down here to take care of those issues. But what I can do now is sell these guys. And then we'll get this area down here prepped for the fit body. Now, the fit body. I am very tempted to turn fit body into a 3-3. Because technically I can produce out of here 2 vehicles every 4 minutes. No, I can't. Yes, I can. 2 vehicles every 4 minutes and 6 seconds. So that means I produce 1 vehicle every 2 minutes and 3 seconds. 2 minutes and 3 seconds. See, already there's a bottleneck. And that doesn't include speeding this up. Global domain normalizes. What does that mean? Global demand has returned to normal from an okay. Marketing campaign was successful. From an earlier anomaly of 18%, make sure you adjust your output accordingly. Sure. 600,000. We need to get some more money in the bank before we go spending money on marketing campaigns. But yeah, I think we'll go for 3 in here. We'll have 3 runs. Now, the fit body shell. Now, let's have a look at this. This is in the fit body. The fit body shell, we can manufacture the fit body shell. But where are we going to put it? That's the question. It's not a question of we can't manufacture it. It's a question of where we're going to put it. It's quite interesting. All right, what are you saying? Waiting for resources. Yeah, bottlenecks. Bottlenecks. Oh, what are you saying? Okay, I think we'll just turn you off for a moment. We need to think about what we're doing down here for a minute. So we obviously need 3s. And actually, what if we ran those 3 off one supply, mini supply? It could work. Actually, where are more robots, improved efficiency, mini supply stockpiles? What about this? Type 2 resource importers. 20% faster. Yep. Let's add it to the queue. And then let's manufacture what are we manufacturing again? Body shells. Yep. Oh, 500,000. I really think we need to pause you. And we need to get this, all this money that's tied up in all these shells and bodies and vehicles that we're manufacturing out the door and sold. Because that's not going to be good if we run out of money. Got so many bottlenecks. Let's go up to 3. If this number gets down too low, I'm definitely going to have to take out a loan. But hopefully it won't. Hopefully we'll be able to sell enough cars that it won't be an issue. Well, we're selling them. Whatever we're putting in the showroom is going out. That's the body shell. Next one is air suspension. Right. Okay. Whoa, I think we might have cut it a bit fine on this one. Yeah, I think we did. All right, while we're waiting, let's go ahead and clean these up, because we've got to get ready for our next adventure here. Right. Okay. Okay. Ooh, it's still in the 400,000s. This is air suspension. As well as upgrading existing slots, you will need to upgrade any vehicle. Yep, okay. We do that. Gosh, I think we're going to need a marketing campaign. Wow. I think we also need to turn you back on. Yeah, okay, it's going up a bit. That's fine. We'll need to keep an eye on it, though, just to make sure. Now, what's a cycle? Let's go SUV Lux as a cycle. And when we get back, okay. When we get back to SUV Lux, we'll stop it again. Maybe not, though. It does seem to be going up. Maybe leave it for a minute. Seems to be going okay. SUV Exec, SUV Lux. I think we're going to keep it running for a minute. Let's go out and have a look. Yeah, I think we're okay. Oop. Make trunk. Sure. 900, 977. Yeah. Okay, let's just pause that guy for a minute. Actually, I don't even have to pause it. Well, I probably should, actually. It's easier. Now, where are the input stations here? There's one there. Okay. So possibly then put the manufacturing down this side. Yeah, the manufacturing down this side. .3. Those cars are clear. Let's pause the game. Now, who connects to where and why? So first of all, let's fix this up so that when we break the conveyor system, it doesn't break completely and utterly. Right. Yep, so that joins all of that together. So we basically now can get rid of all of these, including these. Yep. Now, you on the other hand, we need to move you and I just put them in the wrong spot, didn't I? Yep. So we just bring them up here like that. So now, let's get rid of these. Going to be interesting to see where they go. Right. Okay. We're going to get rid of these as well. And the great thing about the graphics in this game is when you've got rid of these transporters, the goods keep going as if the transporters were still there until they finish their run, and then everything resets. So what we've got here, ladies and gentlemen, is the fit body shell, and we can manufacture the body shell. We can, because there it is. Now, how many of these do we want? That actually is more the question. And the other question is, which is the I never get this right. It's the green is the export. I think we need two. I think we need two. But I don't really know where to put it. Where are we going to... Oh dear, we've got some real issues here. Well, I could. Yeah, it's not going to work, is it? 1, 2. We're going to have to do this. So if we do it, is that going to work? No, that's not going to work either. Oh, that was interesting. F for finance. Okay, so if anyone wants to know, it's the F key for finance. Actually, you know what I could do? It's a bit cheesy, but it might actually work. If I get rid of that, oh no, I can't get rid of that, can I? And then I put this one down here. No, I still end up with the same problem. I can't get it past there. But I want to put mini stockpiles in as well. Oh, dearie me. I've just created myself a huge bottleneck, a huge problem, haven't I? So the way to deal with this issue might be the sideways approach. One, two, sorry, what am I dealing with? Body shell. Oh, that's not so good. Actually, wow, what a mess that's going to be. No, no, that's just too hard. That is doable though. Actually, that's not doable because that's in the wrong spot. Actually, I wonder if we turn it this way. One, two. It won't fit, will it? No. So the only real way to do it is like this. And then we make the body shell actually, let's make the body shell over here. Oh, look at that. That's really cool. I didn't even realise that was there. Now, one supply stockpile. Oh, drat, I put minis in, and I could have put biggies in. Oh, well, we'll go minis anyway. Yep, because we can upgrade that if we need to. There you go. There you go. That seems like it could almost work. Almost. Oops, almost. Now, I don't know if this will in fact work. It might. But what we want to do then is do we want to go to the next one straight away? We possibly could, actually. Oh, no, it won't. We can't. It won't fit. Well, brilliant, I say. Just brilliant. I think that's a plan with no drawbacks. Let's see what happens. And I didn't put an importer in there, so it's not going to work. There's always one drawback, right? Always one. And it's manufacturing things. You can see the presses are working. And you can hear the presses are working. And there it goes. But not to the mini stockpile. It goes straight past the mini stockpile. Because the mini stockpile has not been set up to take body shells. Only locals. 12. Wonder if you can set this up to go only local stockpiles. I don't think you can. This is a very slow manufacturing process. I think we're going to need more than 2. And actually, while we're here, let's get this going up again because we do not want to run out of vehicles. So far, we're doing okay. Mm-hmm. So what's the next one in the chain? Whoa, spoiler manufacturer, sure. What's the next one in the chain? Make body shell, we've made a few of those. Next one is fit hood. And fit hood isn't going to fit in there at all. Could fit down here though, one. Okay. Let's see how we go though. Well, you would have to say so far so good. So let's turn you on as well and see how we turn out when we get going at full manufacturing. "19 cars in the showroom." 19 watts in the showroom though, that's the important question. Yep, expensive vehicles, not budget. Budget is definitely where the bread and butter of the company is. Even without that massive influx that we had in the marketplace for budget is still where it's at. And it looks like we might have a little bit of a bottleneck issue, but not too bad. Okay, now it could be too bad. Wow, we put 3 in and it's still a thing. Oh, wait a minute. Have we got an issue? Missing upgrade side airbags. Oh, really? Stockpile not connected. What? No route to stockpile. Connect resource to stockpile. What? What do you mean? Hold on. Sorry, what? Mini stockpile. What do you mean no route to stockpile? Airbag. Really? Airbag. Airbag. Add item. Airbag. Can you make airbags? Now there's an interesting thing, isn't it? Airbags. What if you can manufacture airbags? Doesn't look like it. Manufacture airbags. Yes, you can. What are you under? You're an accessory, but airbags are being fitted down here. Airbag. Prefer local. Okay, hold on. Actually, that's a valid point. Let's go back through this. We probably need to fix all of these so that we prefer local. Because if we don't prefer local, we run the risk suspension bag. Oh, okay. We run the risk of not being able or getting a hold up to our production line. Nope. Nope. So we want to take it from our own manufacturing facilities if we can, but we would take it from anywhere if we can't get it, because we need the production line to keep running, pretty much. Prefer local, prefer local. Prefer local, prefer local. Prefer local, prefer local. Cool. Okay, good. Away you go. No route to stockpile. Are you going to bring in airbags for me? It turns out you can't. Of course you can't. Now you can though. Well, there's a bottleneck straight away. No export room, no export room. That's good. There we go. Okay. That might even be clearing the backlog. So that's good. So the throttle for 3 is still here in the chassis assembly area. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've done a little bit more with our factory floor. And, we need to run a new marketing campaign. Oh, no, we're running one. That's fine. It was the 200,000 one, but that's good. So as soon as that's done, we'll start a $400,000 one and just keep the manufacturing rolling along. But that looks like 3 is the way to go. And we've got things in our stockpile. So that's good. And we're still making money. We do have 24 cars in the showroom though, but none of them are Luxes. Sorry, none of them are budgets, which is good, because budgets I think are where our money is coming from. Cool. Well, that's it for today, ladies and gentlemen. Now we have to worry about how we're going to organise this going forward so it makes more sense. Actually, we might just have a quick look here for a second, just before we call it an episode. And go, the fit body shell is 3 minutes and 10 seconds. The hood is 2 minutes. We could run them in a line. Which means we have to move it down even further and then go that way. But you know what? We can do that. That's fine. I think we can do that. And we'll keep building the manufacturing along this line. So that could work quite well for us. And then we'll have a line running up there. Well, that's it. That's going to be the next episode, everyone. So thank you very much for joining me today. I do hope you have enjoyed another 50-minute episode of Production Line. And I'll look forward to seeing you in the next one at the Gig Channel. Until then, please stay well, and I'll see you all later. Bye-bye.